8.6 is the last section of chapter 8. The first few problems, 1, 2, and 3, is dealing with how to find the vertex. Now, you understand that when equations is written in form of ax squared plus bx plus c, to find the vertex, x of vertex is minus b over 2a. So on this one, x2 plus 2x minus 6, a is 1, b is 2, and x is minus b over 2a. So when you take these two numbers and plug in, that gives you the value of x, which is -1. Now to find the y of vertex, we need to take that and substitute for the x to find the y. That's how to find the x and y when the equation is written in that form. Okay. If the equation is in form of ax squared plus bx plus c, you need to find a and b, and then the vertex, x of vertex is minus b over 2a. When you find the x of the vertex to find the y, you always take this and put it in the original equation. You substitute x here to find the y value. So that's what we have been using for these three problems. We identify our a and b, and when we find the x, which is minus b over 2a, then we put it in the original equation, we substitute for x to find the y value. Now, problem number 4. The equation is given is x2 plus 6x plus 8. They want us to find the vertex, and they want us to find the x-intercept and the y-intercept and so forth, okay? So for that one, how do I find the x-intercept in the problem? In this type of equations or in the problem, if you want to find the x-intercept, all you need to do is take the y value and set it equal to 0. Means take x squared plus bx plus c and equal to 0. See here? To find the x-intercept, we take this one, or y, and we set it equal to 0. These 2 points, minus 4, 0, and minus 2 and 0, are these 2 points. See, these are intercept. X-intercept is places that my parabola intersect the x-axis. This is the x-axis, and the graph intersect at these 2 points. This is one, and this is another one. These 2 points are these 2. So these are your x-intercept. What is y-intercept? Y-intercept in the general equations. In the general equation, what is y-intercept? Y-intercept is the c value. That's your y-intercept. So here, y-intercept is 8. Means my parabola intersect the y-axis at 8. That's the y-intercept. These 2 are x-intercept. So now, how do I find the vertex? X of vertex and y of the vertex. X of vertex is minus b over 2a. You have your a is 1 is greater than 0, the parabola open upward. A and b, a is 1, b is 6. You substitute those numbers here. That would give you the x of vertex. How do I find the y of vertex? By substituting -3 here to find the y of vertex. So these kind of problems, you need to find the vertex, you need to find the x-intercept, you need to find the y-intercept, and you have all these points. When you connect them, then you have your problem. Same thing here. First, you find a vertex. For the vertex, I just need to know A and B. X of vertex is minus B over 2A, which is 3. Yet you take the 3 and substitute here to find the Y value. So the vertex is 3 and 1. This is the vertex. Y-intercept is obviously 8. So we put that point here. So right now, I know my graph passed through these points. In this problem, they also ask for x-intercept. How do I find the x-intercept on this one? To find the x-intercept, you know you have to take the whole things, or the y, and set it equal to 0, or y equals 0. This is how to find x-intercept. You could either use quadratic formula or factoring. If I want to use factoring, I need to find two numbers. And when you multiply, it gives me positive 8. And when you add algebraically, give you 6. And these are negative 4 and negative 2. So x is 4 and x is 2. So there are two x-intercept. They both have 4, 0 and 2 and 0. These are these 2 points here. These are x-intercept. So you have x-intercept, you have y-intercept, you have the vertex. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 points. When you connect them, you have your graph. This part you need to add the document that I put on Canvas. I think for this problem, it didn't have this part, the x-intercept. So you need to add this part to it. Then the last problems, again, it's very similar. I think these are very similar. These are the same thing, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. So that would be the last section of chapter 8.